Simon Ekpa is free. Finland government gives fresh updates on plan to release him. See what is planned to happen. Okay, my dear listeners out there listening to us through this very channel, thank you. This is the Lord TV. I want to appreciate your patience while listening to our very broadcast in this very channel. Thank you so much. I'm very much grateful. It has been revealed in this very channel that Simon Ekpa's freedom is prepared to be secured. And the Finland authority, on their own part, have received documents containing sureties and also financial support to see that Ekpa's freedom is done as quick as possible. Yes, Ekpa was actually detained in Kimakoski, but was actually detained for just within that pre-trial period. Wow, I heard this, but I felt it was a joke. Listening to it yesterday, one of the Finland eyewitness made it very clear that Ekpa was never in prison, but rather he was kept in a pre-trial state, and this pre-trial state is a state that Simon Ekpa is going to be for just 3 days. It's a 3 days pre-trial state. After which Ekpa can now be granted freedom if not found guilty of the allegation levied against him. So that is to tell you that Simon Ekpa is not actually in prison. Well, this very situation has really escalated serious tension as the federal government have started seeing the Finland authority as a no fair country. Why would they be a fair country? Why would they should they should be fair to Nigeria and displease their own citizens? Someone said that again, that Finland can never and will never stoop so low to allow Simon Ekpa to be handed over to the Nigerian government or be detained in the Finland prison. Well, Ekpa's arrest, along with 4 accomplices, stems from allegations of engaging in terror-related activity, which notably include inciting violence and financial terrorism. From our findings and investigation, it was noted that this is only an allegation but wasn't committed. Can you imagine? Now, the Finnish government has taken a swift move to make sure Ekpa is in a safe position and a safe ground, though nothing hard has been done on the separatist leader, but investigation is still ongoing to see the authenticity of his innocence. So what are we saying? You see, it is good that we listen to those who actually base in Finland. It's not good to be listening to people who are not even close to Finland, who knows nothing about the law of Finland. I am very sorry to say, even our leaders don't even know so much about the laws of Finland. You see, this eyewitness made it very clear that Finland is a very careful country that respects their rule of law, and they have confidence in their rule of law. So they don't just jail people. They don't just send people to prison. They take the time. They take the time to do their proper investigation and say that, yes, that this person actually committed this very crime before taking that very move to detain that very person. So that is why the issue of Simon Ekpa is can it be true? Can it be a lie? Now, the truth about Simon Ekpa's case is that Simon Ekpa is not in any prison. He is in a pretrial state. And in this very state, he is not kept in prison. They don't keep such people in prison, but rather what they do is to place the person on investigation. It's on investigation state. And in this very state, Ekpa, have the opportunity to defend himself. Okay, now look now, they have fixed a date for his trial, May 25th. Is it not so? Now, do you know where Simon Ekpa actually is at the moment while waiting for that very trial date? He is not in any prison. He is somewhere very cool, chilling himself, but denied the opportunity to be doing his day-to-day activity. I showed you a video where Simon Ekpa um, was actually given the chance to speak, to have a meeting, a meeting with his with a Zoom meeting with his with his people. Yes, with his people, with his executive, and to that very effect, he disposed new positions to his executive, reshuffled the house, and gave new appointment to new personalities willing to come into the agitation. So if really Finland actually detained Simon Ekpa, would they have given him that very opportunity? No, they wouldn't have. They wouldn't have even done that, but they did, because that was to tell you that this young man is in a place called house arrest and not even a prison. And that is justice. So, dear listeners out there, I am bringing this to your hearing so that you will be aware of Simon Ekman's current state and what is currently happening to him now in Finland. Simon Ekman is prepared to leave detention because why? Because he has been investigated not guilty of the allegation or crime alleged on him by the Nigerian government. All right, so dear listeners, let me quickly begin to hear from you on this matter, and then let's know what your opinions and what your take about all this actually is. It is a pleasure. Don't forget to click on the red subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.